Rabbi Avi Goldstein is preparing for Saturday's Shabbat service at Beth Synagogue in Columbus. This week's lesson comes from the book of Genesis,
where the Jews are moving from Israel to Egypt, actually, for their first diaspora, if you will.
It's the story of the Jewish people being uprooted, having to band together as a community during a time of great unrest. Thousands of years later, it's more relevant than ever.
The concept of a terrorist, they want to terrify you. They want you to discontinue your daily lives. And unfortunately, throughout Jewish history, these are things that we've had tremendous experience with. But it's our responsibility to hold our heads high and be proudly Jewish in public. Leviticus, Numbers, Deuteronomy.
The Beth Synagogue has been on high alert following several high-profile attacks on places of worship. The state has been too, and is rolling out a new program aimed at getting faith leaders prepared for worst-case scenario situations. Emergency Service Manager David Nunley explains.
Sometimes they are perceived as soft targets, and we don't want that. We want people to know that these places of worship are not going to tolerate it. They're preparing, and they're in good shape.
In the past year alone, Beth has bolstered its security, including surveillance systems, bulletproof glass entrances, and a Columbus police officer on duty for every service. Rabbi Goldstein says it's made possible by the help of the government, both local and federal.
State government, the federal government, there's been a lot of different security grants, which we've been the recipients of. We received a federal grant for $100,000 for target hardening, which was terrific.
Keeping places like Beth safe takes the support of more than just those who come to worship.
We've seen incredible support, both on a state level and on a national level, for which we're deeply appreciative.
Goldstein says it's peace of mind for he and the Jewish community during this time of unrest.
It's unfortunate that we have to take these precautions as we've seen the rise of anti-Semitism across the country and across the world in a lot of ways. That said, we have to do what we have to do, and it's critical that people are able to practice their Judaism freely and proudly, and no one should ever be, abashed or scared or uncomfortable coming to synagogue or coming to any other Jewish community center or any other place where Jews congregate openly as Jews, and so we're going to do what we have to do to make sure our communities are safe.
In Columbus, Molly Martinez, Spectrum News.